Alright, this shit working. Alright, what's good, YouTube? So, for those of y'all that don't know me, I'm already fucking up, bro. That's why I need to put the camera away. For those of y'all that don't know me, my name is Ebe. First YouTube video on this channel. And, yeah, I'm basically gonna be talking about how I don't want to say became a winning trader, because that's kind of overzealous, I guess. But yeah, so I've been trading for about 2.5 years, and I recently made all the money that I spent on prop firms back in the last 3 weeks. So I was losing money for like 2 years on prop firms, and I made everything back in basically the last month, I guess. From December 22nd is when I requested my first payout from Top Step. I had one payout before that, but that was like $800 from my funded futures. So yeah, and then a week or two after that, I think I requested the second one on the 2nd of January, and I requested the last one on Thursday. So yeah, all of them were around 2K. So that's 6 for those of y'all that can't do math. So I started in March of 2023, and I really didn't know what I was doing. Like, for the first couple of months, I think I first started with options, right? And to 2023, I was trading support and resistance, and I got cooked. I lost all of the money I deposited into my brokerage, and I took like a 3-month break. So I was trading that until like summer. So I say in like June or July, I stopped until August. So I came back in around September, August. That's when I actually started trading. So I started with, then I went to Forex. I was trading Forex for a couple of months. Actually, for a while, I had joined Doyle's Discord. For those of y'all who don't know what Doyle is, shout out Doyle. I still follow him on Instagram. He's a really good trader. And that was basically where I got my first, like, I guess, real trading from, where I actually started to learn and understand the charts a little bit more and what was actually going on, and I wasn't just pressing buy or sell. So I was in there for like 3 months until December of 2023. Still is when I started learning ICT concepts. So I started with the 2022 mentorship, and that's what I recommend to everybody that is like, oh, they want to start learning. But yeah, so that's when I ended up first passing my first prop firm challenge in December. And I'm pretty sure I have the video on my phone. I'm not gonna pull it up, but it was a 2-stage one. So the first one, you have to get like, on the 10K you have to make 8% and 5%. So I passed my second stage. That was the first time I like passed ever, and I think I already said that, but I'm just rambling because this is my first time in front of a camera. So if I do that in this video, just ignore me. So fast forward, I keep learning, diving into ICT's channel. I've watched a lot of ICT's videos, which is probably the reason I was like struggling for so long, because it's just literally just an information overload. Like, if you're learning ICT concepts, you literally just need like 3 things max, and like you're good from his channel. So I traded, 2024 was my first year of full trading. I joined Zeusie's mentorship. I was in there for like 3 months. Shout out to Zeusie too. Yeah, and I learned a lot from him, time cycles and stuff. I don't trade like that now. But I learned a lot from that, how to read price, like narrative. But really, this whole time, I was still failing accounts, psychological issues. Even though like I knew how to read price better, I just couldn't like get it down. Like the psychology was definitely my biggest issue for, especially this last year. That I say that's my biggest issue. I would have been able to take a payout. Like I would pass accounts much easier now at this point, but I wasn't able to take a payout because I would just self sabotage over and over and over again. So yeah, that was the cycle for that whole year. That whole year, you would think I learned eventually, but I didn't. So I went into 2025 again, all year. So I don't really like. I'm kind of like forgetting, like almost like this whole time I was just waking up, trading, journaling here and there, and just gaining experience. Like even though a lot of people will say like you're wasting time, all those hours that you spend behind the charts, like you're just gaining experience and experience and experience. So that's really what I was doing. And yeah, I'd say I definitely. Okay, so fast forward now to like this shit is all over the place. Like I'm just recording this, bro, just to record because I want to start posting on YouTube. So I was like, fuck it, let me record a video. I've been procrastinating for so long. So yeah, so fast forward to September. Yo, dog. Hold on. Summer, this whole time I've had a job, and we get back to school in August again. Now it's my final year of college, and so I get back to school, and like at this point it's like I'm fed up, dog. Like I keep blowing accounts. I know what I already need to do, and I'm just not doing it. I'm sure like most people, it's like you know what you need to do, you know how you need to do it, you know where you're looking in the chart, but you just won't do it. Like you just won't do it. And so I was just angry with myself. So in September, I was like, bro, you know what? I'm a lock in. So I locked in for that month. And this is when I started using TradeZilla. I started using TradeZilla and tracking my stats. And I realized that I was profitable. I was profitable. On the days, I had more green days than I had red days. I took more wins than I did losses. But the days that I would blow up would ruin my whole progress, would basically take me back to zero, especially on funded accounts, because you have one bad red day on a funded account, and it's just like, well, now I have like 200 drawdown left. Like, I might as well just blow the account. You feel me? So that was the cycle that I was in. So after month one, month two, and I'm tracking my trades, and I'm seeing that I'm actually profitable. So I was like, wait, bro. Okay. Let me not self-sabotage. Let me change something here. Finally the epiphany. Let me just take 1 or 2 trades a day, and I have my account auto lock me out. In the next 3 weeks, I got my first payout from my funded futures. It was an $800 payout, but it showed me that all I needed to do was to lock in. Stop self-sabotaging. Limit your trades, right? And that simple thing. So then the government shutdown happened. PA was kind of bad for me. Mental stuff again. After I got my payout, I got overconfident. So I gave all that money back in prop firm challenges, obviously. So the government shutdown was a pretty rough time, but it was my fault. I definitely could have gotten another payout during that time, but like my psych was bad because I felt like after I got the payout, I was like, yeah, we up now, and I started doing whatever again. So that was October, November, dry season basically again. And then come December, and I get a Top Step account, and I also started learning candle profiles, 4-hour candle profiling, 6-hour candle profiling, using the higher time frame. I got off the 1-minute chart. Yo, bro, a lot of y'all need to get off the 1-minute time frame. Leave the 1 minute alone, bro. That shit is holding you back. I'm so serious. Like the 1 minute, bro. You're not a 1 minute demon, bro. You need to give the 1 minute up. Give the 1 minute time frame up for 2 months. For 2 months, just 2 months, your trading will change. I promise you. Go to 3 minute or 5 minute. So I started learning from Garrett. I started learning from 11 Trades, T-Trade fractal model. Yo, shout out GXT, shout out T-Trade's fractal model, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That shit is tough, bro. I can't lie. So, yeah, sticking to the higher time frame, using 30 minute, 3 minute, just being more patient, waiting for like the time frames to align, like the open, high, low, close of the candle. And I'm gonna make videos on those, obviously, but still, obviously, I learned from Garrett, GXT, most of it. So if you want to check out his channel, I would like highly recommend that. But yeah, so going into December, I got on Top Step. I was using Project X, and I used their lockout settings to limit me to like 1 or 2 trades a day again. And I was like, okay, like I'm burning too much money. I need to do what I was doing first. They got me the payout, and lo and behold, what happened? Traded for a week, and I got another payout. And the next week, I mean, that week was a great week for me. Going almost the week before Christmas, so going into Christmas, I kind of skipped that week, and then the next week I had enough balance in my account to where I had one good trading day, and then I just like traded 150, 150, 150, and then I took another $2,000. And then I came back on January 5th, and these last 2 weeks been pretty rough. I'm not gonna lie, the stop outs these last 2 weeks have been brutal. I've had like so many break evens run to TP, then like 2 stop losses run to TP. Like, yeah, that shit has cooked my psyche. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of reset going into next week. I did pass 5 Top Step combines though, so I do have 5 accounts. But I also passed 5 Lucids, and then I blew them. So yeah, last week was spanking me, bro. I can't even lie. I still got a payout though. So all glory to God. But I feel a lot of traders is you already know what you need to do, but you don't have the self-control and discipline to actually do what you need to do, if that makes sense. So yeah, I don't really know what else to say. I've been procrastinating posting content, so I really just wanted to get in front of the camera and drop some shit. I'm gonna be posting more of my trade recaps and whatnot, but I kind of wanted to get a first video out to just start the channel. Hopefully the audio's good. There's gonna be no cuts. I'm gonna cut. There was a time where I wasn't talking for like 3 minutes. I'm gonna cut that out. But besides that, yeah, it's gonna be uncut video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and yeah, subscribe. I have like 3 subscribers on this channel, so yeah, I need you to subscribe. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, bro. Yeah, we're running it up all of 2026, so well, what I'm trying to say, hop on the bandwagon. All right, I'll see y'all. I'll catch y'all, man.